Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now let us see next question, that is question number 7. Prove that the points minus 7 comma minus 3, 5 comma 10, 15 comma 8 and 3 comma minus 5 taken in an order are the corners of a parallelogram. Here we need to take the given points in an order. So let us consider this point as A, B, C and then D. See, here we are going to prove A, B, C, D form a parallelogram. This is the shape of parallelogram. Here A, B, C and D. Here you need to understand, we have to take the given points in an order. For example, if you take this as A, so here minus 7 comma minus 3, if we take it as A, then next 5 comma 10 should be given for the B. So here 5 comma 10 is B. In the same order, here 15 comma 8 will be given for C. So here 15 comma 8 and D is 3 comma minus 5. Here some children, they may commit mistake. They may take here AB, then they will take CD here. Here you do understand. They will take A here, B here, then they take C here, D here. That is wrong. Here we need to follow an order. So after A immediately B should come. In the same way then C should be there, then again D. After D again we should reach to A. This is the order. Now here let us write the checklist what we are going to check here. First checking is, let us see the properties of a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Here in this chapter it is very difficult to prove them as parallel. That's why here, as this concept is based on distances, so here we are finding the opposite sides. That means if we find AB and CD, if they are equal, that means opposite pair of sides are equal, AB equal to CD and AD equal to BC. AD equal to BC. This is one of the criterions to be proved. And the second one, that means here it gives that opposite sides are, or opposite pair of sides are equal. Next thing is that the diagonals AC and diagonal BD, they are not equal. AC is not equal to BD. It shows that diagonals, length of diagonals are not equal. And one more thing what we need to check here is the diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals bisect each other. The meaning is that this point, for example, suppose this point I am taking it as O, or you may get confused. If I take O, you may think that 0 comma 0. So let us change this value. I am taking this as P. That means here both the diagonals are bisecting at P. The meaning is that midpoint of AC is P. The same P is the midpoint of BD also. So here we can check midpoint of AC should be is equal to midpoint of BD. Midpoint of BD. If we are able to prove all the three conditions, then ABCD will be a parallelogram. So let us start our problem. So here, as I told you, this is distance based concept. So let us write the distance formula. So here the distance between AX1 Y1 comma BX2 Y2 is AB is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So now here let us find each distance. So first I am finding here AB. So here AB. Here as I told you, let us label them A, B, C and D. Here I am writing let A becomes minus 7 comma minus 3, B becomes 5 comma 10, C becomes 15 comma 8, D becomes 3 comma minus 5. Right? Now here we find distance between A and B. It is x1, y1, x2, y2. So x2 minus x1, 5 minus of minus 7. So we can write as 5 plus 7, 5 plus 7 whole square plus 10 minus of minus 3. So 10 plus 3, 10 plus 3 whole square under root. So if we simplify, 5 plus 7 is 12. So it is 12 square. It is 12 square. 12 square is 144 plus 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 square is 169. When we add them, here we get 4 plus 9 is 3. So 13. It is here 10 plus 1 is 1. Here it is 313. So here let us write here it is 313. Right? Let us check once again. 9 plus 4 is 13. Here 1. It is 7. 11. Here 1. It is 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, right. 313 units. As here I am writing small u because there is no place. It indicates units. Now AB over. Now we need to find CD. Right? Distance between C and D. Distance between C and D. See here 3 minus 15. Or we can write 15 minus 3 also, children. As I am saying you, here it is whether x2 minus x1 whole square or x1 minus x2 whole square, both are the same. So here 15 minus 3 is plus 12 square, 3 minus 15 is minus 12 square, that is also plus 12 square. So here however you want you can take it. So here 3 minus 15 whole square plus minus 5 minus 8 whole square, minus 5 minus 8 whole square. Let us simplify this. 3 minus 15 is minus 12. Minus 12 whole square is plus 144. Right? Same way. Minus 5 minus 8 is minus 13 square. Minus 13 whole square is nothing but plus 13 square. That is 169. Again you see same numbers we got. So here we get the same total. This is also under root 313 units. Now here we got, at present we got AB equal to CD. So here this condition gets satisfied. This condition is proved. Just now we got it. AB equal to CD. So here we can write, therefore we have AB is equal to CD. Let us take it as equation number 1. In this first one, first part over. Now here let us find the distance between A and D. Then B and C. So here first, now I am finding AD. AD, right? See A here, D here. Again same 3 minus of minus 7. So 3 plus 7. 3 plus 7 whole square plus minus 5 minus of minus 3. So minus 5 plus 3 whole square. It is minus 5 plus 3 whole square. So here on simplification we get 7 plus 3 is 10. So it is 10 square. 10 square is 100 plus minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square is plus 4. So it is 100 plus 4 is under root 104 units. This is what AD. Now we find BC, distance between B and C. This is under root. See B is here 5 comma 10. C is 15 comma 8. 5 BC, 15 minus 5 whole square. 15 minus 5 whole square plus 8 minus 10 whole square. 8 minus 10 whole square. Let us simplify this. 15 minus 5 is 10. 10 square is 100 plus 8 minus 10 is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square is plus 4. Same again, 100 plus 4 is 104. So this is also 104 units. Here you see AD is equal to BC. Both the values are same. So here we get, therefore AD is equal to BC. Let us take, see, as it is the first condition, so this also I am taking as first one only. If possible, first one A, this one is first one B. So by these two, here this first verification gets completed. See here, AD equal to BC, AD equal to BC. Now we are going to verify AC not equal to BD, right? Now AC. So here A minus 7 minus 3 and C 15 8. So 15 minus of minus 7. So it is 15 minus of minus 7 is plus 7. 15 plus 7 whole square plus 8 minus of minus 3 means 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 whole square under root. So let us simplify. 15 plus 7 is 22. So it is 22 square. 22 square is 484. 484. That is 22 square value. Same way here, 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 square is 121. 121. So let us add them. Here we get, so here no place may not be sufficient. So here I am writing, it is under root. 4 plus 1 is 5. 8 plus 2 is 10, 0 here 1, it is 605, means 605. 605 units. That is the value of AC, right? Now here we need to find BD, distance between B and D. This is under root. B 5 comma 10, D 3 comma minus 5. So 3 minus 5 whole square, 3 minus 5 whole square plus minus 5 minus 10 whole square, minus 5 minus 10 whole square. On simplification, we get 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square is plus 2 square, that is 4. Plus minus 5 minus 10 is minus 15. Minus 15 square is nothing but plus 15 square, that is 225. On adding, 4 plus 225 is root 229 units. Here you observe, AC is root 605 units, whereas BD is root 229 units. Clearly they are not equal, right? So here we get, therefore we have AC is not equal to BD. That is what here required second condition. So let us take this as equation number 2, right? Now let us check the third condition, that is midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. So let us find midpoint of AC. Midpoint of AC, already we have discussed the formula, that is x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2, right? So here for A and C, for these two, x1 is minus 7 plus x2 is 15 by 2, y1 is minus 3 plus y2 is 8 by 2. So on simplification, we get here 15 minus 7 is 8, 15 minus 7 is 8, 8 by 2 is 4, right? 8 minus 3 is 5, this is 5 by 2. So this is the midpoint of AC. Now we need to find the midpoint of BD. So let us find here midpoint of BD. Midpoint of BD. Here you see B is 5 comma 10, D is 3 comma minus 5. So x1 plus x2 means 5 plus 3 by 2, 5 plus 3 by 2, 10 plus minus 5, 10. According to the formula, plus is there. Here this value itself has minus. Plus into minus is minus. So here 10 minus 5 by 2. Here I repeat children, See, y1 plus y2 means 10 plus minus 5. This y2 itself is minus 5. 10 plus minus 5. So that is 10. Plus into minus 5 is minus 5. So 10 minus 5. Is it clear? So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 by 2 is 4. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 by 2 is 4. 10 minus 5 is 5. So 5 by 2. You observe here. Midpoint of AC is 4 comma 5 by 2. Midpoint of BD is also 4 comma 5 by 2. So here we have, therefore, we have midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Midpoint of BD. So let us take this case as third case. So let us take it as equation number 3. Right? So finally we have proved first one, second one, and then third one. So clearly we can write here, therefore we have these all the conditions. Hence, since all these conditions get satisfied, hence these given points, they form or they are the corners of a parallelogram. So we can write hence given A, B, C and D. These points are the corners of a parallelogram. A parallelogram. So with this it is given that prove that. So here we can write hence proved. Hence proved. With this, the seventh problem gets completed.